Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We'd like to ask you to please stand and join us on our opening song this morning. Happy Sunday. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now, no matter where you've been. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now, no matter where you've been. Come on in. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Unity of Broward. This is an amazing day. We have a roof. And we have two brand new, sparkling, shiny air conditioning unit systems. And you did it. You did it. So we are so, so grateful and so blessed, and we're just enjoying the cool air today. Isn't it great? So welcome. I'm buzzing here. Okay. I want to say hi to everybody here and all of our friends out there in video land. We're glad you're joining us from wherever it is you're joining us, overseas or across the country or just across town. We are all one. We are one big family. Let's share our affirmation for today. It's on your bulletin, it's on the screen. The light of God shines in me and in all of creation. I see myself and all people through the eyes of love. Let's just affirm that together. The light of God shines in me and in all of creation. I see myself and all people through the eyes of love. Take a breath. Close your eyes for a moment. I see myself and all people through the eyes of love. All people. All the people I know and love. All the people I don't know. All the people I'm not crazy about. All people are love. We are one big family. And we are so grateful. We're so grateful for this time together, for this beautiful space and our nice, secure new roof and air conditioning, all the comforts and beauty of this space. But most of all, we're grateful for each other, for being able to look into each other's eyes and say, you are love, and so am I. We're grateful for so many things, so many things. We say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Let's stand up on our feet and greet each other.
Good morning, and when the music stops, we go to our seats. Good morning, Unity of Broward. So good to be here this morning. My name is Jane Anderson. Let me say that before I forget. My name is Jane Anderson, and I'm so happy to be here this morning. I'm so excited that we got a new roof. Aren't you excited? Oh my God.
It is exciting.
And Darby was so gracious to show us the pictures. So this is so good that we have this. So anyways, our home is getting better and better, and it's all because of all of you. So we are so grateful for all of your contributions. So let me say hello to everybody at home. Please wave them. My friend Olga and Carmen, I went to visit them with our friends Damaris and Elena yesterday, and I got to get together with Olga. She's healing. She's continually feeling better every day, and she sends her love. She says if she would be, she could come and hug all of you. This woman is such a beautiful soul. Just being in her presence was such a pleasure. You know, we got to have lunch together, and we talked about her trip and all that's going on with her health care. And I just love you, Olga. I just want to say you are such a beautiful soul, and we look forward to when you're able to come and visit us here. So, hi. And she says, thank you to all of you for your love and contribution. Well, one of the best things about Unity of Broward is our music. And so, let me introduce our minister, James McCoy.
Good morning. Thank you, Jane. So good to see all of you this morning. Won't you please welcome with us once again at the piano and the keyboard, Mr. John Rose. And he's here with us once again, Mr. Jeff Renza at the drum set. And you met our featured soloist, Miss Laura Vivas, this morning.
Woo! Woo!
And it's really fun today. Darby chose the songs for her talk today, and one of them is one of those songs. I don't think we've ever done anything by Billy Joel here at Unity of Broward, and no, it's not Piano Man. Sorry. And then the other song Darby chose is very flattering, and it's kind of fun for me, is one of my songs.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, have you bought my album? And if you haven't, why not?
Yes, why not?
So I just want to tell you, just so you know, for the uninitiated, there's my business card
cards.
is in the back on your way out. Pick one up, and on the back is my QR code. So have some fun with your phone and scan the QR code. It'll take you to my website. You can get the album there. I would appreciate your support,
Yes.
and you'll hear the title song. It's called Wonderfully Made, that I called the album Wonderfully Made, the songs of James McCoy. Thank you.
Yes, and I have been on your website. It's a beautiful website. Thank you very much, and I've seen all your music. Very good. I forgot to welcome everybody who's here for the first time. Is there anyone here for the first time? Oh, great, great. The usher will give you a little package. Please fill it out and then go to the bookstore, which is through those double doors, and you'll get a little gift as you go there. Who's here for the second time? Who's here for the third time? Oh, there you go, there you go. And my friend Christina Wong is here. She hasn't been for a while, and I'm so grateful to see her today. So if you can look at your bulletin, we have a lot of things going on this week. And, well, the community update, hospitality, we have our hospitality. You can always look at our website at unitybroward.org/events. There's always, Darby's always updating us on what's going on. Please have a look at that if you have the access to your computer. And then we always go to enjoy each other and have tea and community conversations and getting to know each other a little better. You know, when you come here just 1 hour and you go home, you don't get to know people. But when you go in there and have a cup of tea, we have coffee, and get to know the people who come here. And that's how you build your relationships. The other thing is our bookstore. We have our bookstore opening from 12 to 1 o'clock, and we have some new items there, and this is one of them. We have a little book, a little card deck here. It's like a affirmation tarot deck. It's called Your Inner Voice, and the new daily word is available for you to get. So please, when you get a chance, go through there. Also, we're continuing with our Power Hour at 9:30 with Reverend Gunn. No Power Hour next Sunday, okay. Keep up with the announcements, all right. And then, and then we have our metaphysical class is going to be coming up in July, the first Tuesday of July, I believe. And that class has been the first one was Metaphysical 1, and now we are going to have Metaphysical 2. I can see a lot of familiar faces who took that class. That class was so much fun. It's on Tuesdays at 6:15. We start right on time, and we end right on time. And the discussions are so great, and Paul is in his element, and you have a chance to actually ask him questions as he's teaching you the class. So that's a great class to go to. And he's also going to be at the Jam and All Interfaith Roundtable, online roundtable, which is June 30th. I don't see the time here. It's June 7:30. Okay. You guys even, it's over there. All right, and so he'll be his title will be Lead with Love. Then save the date, July the 6th, we have a potluck barbecue. And we are looking for donations for food. Please see Jim Dolan, who is over there, and Don Cook. Who's Don Cook? I don't think I know Don Cook, but he's not here. He's not here today. Those are the two people, and you can sign up on the sheet right behind the Northex over there. Food is needed, and Wade will be barbecuing right outside. He'll be grilling outside with others, and we have a suggested love offering of $10. We're going to be celebrating, obviously, what do you call it, July 4th.
Wade is a serious grill master, too.
Oh, he sure is. He was there one time, yeah, and it was raining under, I don't know how he does it, but Wade, we really appreciate you. We're going to have bingo July 14th. At 7 p.m., due to, I can see Peter is clapping. Yeah, you guys had a lot. There was a lot of fun with bingo, people building relationship. Again, there was contribution to the church. As you know, we are continuing to take contributions because of the next building. We still need funds for that. So please come over. That's July 14. And please always refer to the bulletin where you can get all that information. And so as we get ourselves together right now, I have the sacred reading today, and it's a poem entitled, Who You Are, by yogi poet Dana Fouts. Who you are is so much more than what you do. The essence shining through the heart, soul, and center. The bare and bold truth of who you are does not lie in your to-do lists. You are not just at the surface of your skin, not just the impulse to arrange the muscles of your face into a smile or a frown, not just boundless energy or bone-wearily fatigue. Delve deeper. You are divinity, the vast and open sky of spirit. It's the light of God, the ember at your core, the passion and the presence, the timeless, deathless essence you are of you that reaches out and touches me. Who you are transcends fear and turns suffering into liberation. Who you are is love, and so it is.
Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I will not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I may not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. I never just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Ah, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are.
So beautiful. Thank you. Our own piano man, right? There you are. Laura, beautiful. As always, spectacular, spectacular music. You know, I have heard that song so many times, and every time I hear something different in it. It's a great song. I love you just the way you are. What a concept. Isn't it something we all want? We want to be loved without conditions, without edits, without having to change a thing, to just be loved the way we are. Billy Joel wrote that song in 1977 as a birthday present for his wife, Elizabeth. And the song very quickly became Song of the Year. It won a couple of Grammys, and I think probably every wedding for the next couple of years had that as the first dance song, because the sentiment just touches something very basic and primal in us. It's the desire to know that we're seen, that we're accepted just the way we are, that the words from that psalm, that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, are true. We want to be seen that way. But ironically, a few painful years after that song was released, Billy Joel and his wife ended their marriage, and he wouldn't perform that song for quite a while. It was just too painful for him. And it's kind of like their love story went from I love you just the way you are to the title of that off-Broadway show, I love you, you're perfect, now change. But that kind of sums up the human condition, doesn't it? And we know our divine nature, but we insist on letting the human ego have its way. We know that we came here as love-filled spiritual beings, and yet in these human forms, we find it so challenging to love all of our neighbors just the way they are. Our great teacher, the Master Jesus, was very familiar with this paradox. He lived it. And he said, you are perfect as your Father in heaven. We are spiritual beings, perfect divine beings. But in his stories and in his life, he showed us that as human beings, we have to choose that love. Because it's not always easy, is it? Jesus taught us that love stands up inside of heartbreak and rejection and injustice. Love looks cruelty and prejudice in the eye and says, I will not become you. It looks at fear and it says, I will not let you diminish my soul. Choosing that kind of bold and courageous love is not easy, but it's what we're called to do. The author Madeleine L'Engle put it this way: only the absurdity of love can break the bonds of hate. I don't know, did you ever think about love as being absurd? I didn't until I looked the word up. And what it actually means is out of tune, not what common sense expects. Outrageous, extraordinary. The absurdity of love is that it can show up where nobody expects it to, and it can forgive where there's every reason to hate. It lives out loud when the world is hurting. And the world is hurting right now. I mean, the headlines that I woke up to this morning, wow. Just look at the headlines any day, and it would be very easy to think it's just all going down in flames, we're doomed, we're done. It can be frightening, it can be depressing and disheartening if we let it be. But here we are. We're still affirming the power of love. We're singing about a love without condition that accepts you just the way you are, and believing in the words of another song that all I know, love will save the day. So we continue to affirm love and its power. And if we do that, we keep doing that, why do we keep having such a hard time choosing love? We're told in Unity that we are love. That's what we're created to be. But it's so darn hard. Well, believe it or not, biology has part of the answer. Neuroscience tells us that we are actually hardwired for fear. How about that? There's a part of our brain called the amygdala. It's part of the ancient, what they call the reptilian brain. And one of its jobs is to constantly be scanning our environment for threats. And when we see something unfamiliar, when we see a face we don't recognize, when we see someone of a race that we don't recognize, that part of the brain sends messages to another part of the brain that says, stand by, we may have a problem here. That wiring is ancient, it's powerful, it's automatic, it's what kept our ancestors alive. But it's only part of the story, because we are also hardwired for compassion. There are actually measurable empathy circuits in the brain, and they activate when we make eye contact with someone, when we hear someone's story or witness their pain. And when we slow down long enough to feel what another person is feeling, there's something that literally lights up inside of us. In other words, fear is fast and it's automatic. Compassion is slower, it's deep, and it's healing. Both of us are hardwired into us, and we get to choose the one to focus on. And this is the spiritual path we walk, isn't it? Unity teaches us there is one power, there's one presence at work in my life and in the universe. It's God, the good, absolute good, it's everywhere. Teaches that it is in me, that it is me, and it's in you, and it's in everyone, everywhere. And here's the clincher. It teaches us that our thoughts and our feelings and our choices co-create with that good the world that we envision. In other words, in the midst of fear and hate, scary places and creepy people, love is there too. It's just waiting for us to see it, to invite it in, to choose it, so that we can manifest it in the world. Take, for example, Zacchaeus. You remember that story? It's in the Gospel of Luke. Zacchaeus was a tax collector, and everybody hated him. And they hated him because, although he was a Jew, he was collaborating with the Romans, and he collected the taxes. And he not only collected the taxes, he charged extra and lined his pockets with it. So he was not a popular guy. But the day Jesus came to town, he wanted to see him, but the crowd was not letting him through. They were just like pushing him aside, and he happened to be very short, so he couldn't see. So what did he do? He climbed up a tree. And Jesus looked up, and he saw him, and he called him by name. He said, "Zacchaeus, come down from that tree." And he didn't do that to shame him. He did it to invite him. He said, "Come down from that tree because I'm having dinner at your house today." No lecture, no scolding, no clean up your act first and then I'll have dinner with you. No. He saw Zacchaeus as he was, and he loved him anyway. The crowd was pretty annoyed with this, but Zacchaeus, he was transformed. He gave back the money that he stole ×4. That is the absurdity of love, that it can be unexpected, defiant, it can break all the social norms and expectations and public opinion, and it can heal and transform lives. So here's another person who was despised and feared and reviled. I'd like you to meet Arno Michaelis, if we could have that slide. Looks like a nice guy, right? Arno was deeply involved in the white power movement since he was age 17. He was a founding member of what became the largest racist skinhead organization in the world. He openly admits now that he beat people and left them for dead, simply because he didn't like who they loved or what the color of their skin was. He was a very scary dude. But when I met him in 2020, he was a practicing Buddhist. He was an activist for peace and understanding. He co-founded a couple of organizations that teach basic human kindness to children and their parents. And he lectures here and abroad as part of a movement that opposes violent extremism. And here's a more recent picture of him. Looks a little bit different, right? So he didn't change because someone told him to. Trust me, that would not have worked with that guy. His transformation began with the very people he was taught to hate: a Jewish boss, a lesbian supervisor, Black, Latino, and Asian co-workers. And here's what he said. He said, "These people treated me with kindness when I least deserved it, but needed it most. That's what undid me in the best way. Their compassion made me see what I could become if I let go of the hate." Imagine that. Their vision of the truth of his being was, "Arno, I see you. I see your pain, and I love you anyway. I love you just the way you are." They chose compassion and love. They chose it. And it cracked open something that hate had sealed shut. It's pretty absurd. And as if Spirit knew that I needed a personal experience with all of this, let me walk you through my day yesterday. We can take that picture down, thank you. I was planning to be home all day, as I always do the day before I share a message here, having quiet time, doing my final preparations, rewriting, tweaking, rethinking. But instead, my phone started lighting up at 8:30 in the morning. The center needed the spare computer, laptop, which was on my dining room table, because we had a funeral here at 10 o'clock and the family had a slideshow that they wanted to show. So I jumped in my car and flew down here, and then I couldn't figure out how to get the thing to work. And thank you, John Garin, for being available on the phone to walk me through that and get it going. And then there was some confusion about which door the men's group was supposed to use, and people were going in the wrong door and all this. And Ashley and Mary, would you two women please stand up? I just want to say thank you. Because they saw where I was going, and they just went about calmly and efficiently doing everything they needed to do to get ready for the funeral, and they assured me everything was going to be fine. But I was not having it. I was frustrated, I was angry, I was on the verge of panic as I'm watching the time tick by. I'm losing my morning, I'm losing my day. It was not one of my better unity-centered moments. And then, as I was on my way home, there was this weird noise coming from the front right of my car, and I pulled over, and what did I find but a roofing nail stuck in the tire of my right front passenger side tire. And if you know anything about energy, you're probably thinking, well, of course there was. What were you thinking? Talk about manifesting? So anyway, instead of spending the rest of the morning quietly at home, I spent it at the tire store. The tire couldn't be fixed, I needed to buy a new one. The waiting room was full, so I knew there was going to be a long wait. But the guy who met me at the desk was so nice. He was funny, he was kind, he was warm. And so I took a chance. I said, look, I've got to finish my sermon for tomorrow. Is there any way you can sort of speed this up a little bit? I'm really kind of running out of time here. And he just smiled. He said, see what I can do. And he did. All of the seats in the waiting room, every single one of them was occupied. So I stood there and I'm just, going through my phone, reading emails and so on, preparing to stand there for a half hour, 45 minutes. And this really nice man just looked up and he goes, oh, please take my seat. And I said, oh, that's okay. But no, and he insisted. He insisted that I take his seat, so I had a place to sit while I waited. And Paul was texting me. I was sharing my little adventure with him, and he's texting me affirmations and encouragement and humor. Really cheered me up, I'll tell you. And then I jokingly went up to the desk as I was getting ready to pay, and I asked the guy if by any chance they gave clergy discounts. And he gave me one. So as I sat there in the waiting room waiting for my car to be done, all of a sudden it hit me. This is it. This is the whole ball of wax I was trying to put together for today's message. Right here in the waiting room of the tire store on the morning that I felt like my world was unraveling. Because you see, the absurdity of love is that it shows up right in the middle of the mess. It doesn't wait for things to make sense. It doesn't wait for things to calm down. It doesn't conform to the rules or what you're supposed to do or what conventional wisdom says is supposed to happen. It's just there, all along, waiting for someone to choose it over hate or fear or anger. It's waiting to walk in the door or enter a heart or hold out a hand and just say, I see you, you matter, or here, take my seat. Or, I'm eating at your place today, Zacchaeus. Or, you're better than that swastika tattoo, Arno. When you least expect it and you need it the most, there it is. And that's the kind of love I want to live into. It's the love I want to challenge myself and all of us to witness, to welcome with an open heart, and to offer to the world now. Right now. We need it right now. So with that in mind, I'd like to offer you 3 invitations to consider for this week. 3 ways to choose the absurdity of love. The first way, I invite you to bless. For one entire day, I invite you to, for every person that you encounter, whisper in your heart, you are God's wonderfully made gift. Thank you for showing up. Every single person, even when it feels like, that one too? I did that last night. I was on my way to a party, and I stopped at an intersection, and there was this very strange, weird-looking man with a sign. And I took a breath, and I said to myself, God bless you. You are wonderfully made. You are a creature of God. And I felt better. I didn't have the money to give him, but I felt better having blessed him and sent that energy out into the world. So try it. Every person you encounter, one day this week, and then at the end of the day, meditate on it, journal about it, and see how you felt about blessing every person. You might find yourself wanting to do it more often than just one day. The second thing I invite you to do is to notice. If you hear or see a comment or a joke or one of those memes on social media that diminishes or dehumanizes someone else or a group of people, pause and name what you notice. You don't need to confront or argue. You might just say, I see that differently. And even if you don't say anything out loud, let your energy change. Pause, breathe, send love to whoever is the target of that comment or joke. Even if it's someone you don't like, someone you disagree with, send love. Because remember, we're all one. See what happens when you hold the truth of another human being. And finally, I invite you to support. Bridge one small gap. Offer a tangible act of compassion by donating to a humanitarian relief fund. There are so many, and there is so much need all over the world. Just choose one. Send $10. Or simply write a note of encouragement, an affirmation to somebody you know who is struggling, having a hard time. Do something physical to physically show your support for a more loving world. These are just small, simple things that we can do to focus on truth, focus on good, and on the eternal presence of love. Try one, try all, try none, try something different, but just do something. Every day this week, do something to remember the divine perfection of every person. Every day, choose love. Even in the craziest, most unlikely and absurd places, even in a tire store. Because while choosing love might be hard, it's the holiest, most sacred thing we can do. And it's the only thing we can do to heal the world. The late, great poet laureate and Unity Truth student Maya Angelou sums it up in her poem, Touched by an Angel. If we are bold, she writes, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity. In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Feel the support of the chair underneath you, the ground under your feet. And then just let your body soften, relaxed, knowing that you're safe. And let these words settle in your heart. The light of God shines in me and in all of creation. I see myself and all people through the eyes of love. Let that truth wash over you as you breathe into your heart space. And now gently in the quiet of your mind, affirm this truth. Love lives in me. Love moves through me. Love sets me free. Now bring to mind someone in need of love, someone you care about, or someone who challenges you, or both, and hold them in your heart's light. Silently send them this truth. Love lives in you. Love moves through you. Love sets you free. And as we rest in the silence for a moment, let this sacred truth ripple outward to your loved ones, to strangers, to all beings everywhere. Love lives in us all. Love moves through us all. Love sets us free. Know this truth now in the silence. And holding these truths close in our hearts, I invite you now into one more deep breath together. And as you feel ready, gently return to this moment, to this beautiful, safe space, aware, open, and ready to choose love again and again and again. And so it is. Amen.
What a beautiful message that was, Darby. I love what you said about our thoughts and feelings co-create. What we focus on expands. And so let us continue to focus on the good and do something every day that is better in this world. And letting go of hate in all forms and choosing love. So as we continue with our service this morning, this is a time for giving. Giving, there is power in giving, and I welcome all the ushers, please. There is power in giving. Even small amounts of regular giving can significantly improve our relationships, our productivity, and our happiness. When we give, we impact others in ways that can change the world. Imagine if everyone gave a little more, our world would be more peaceful, healthier, happier, and more loving. Giving creates symbiotic relationships. It benefits both the giver and the receiver. Whatever forms or amounts, giving brings meaning to our lives. When we give, we are essentially living our full potential. A short story about Rumi, the 13th century mystic, told of a man who walked past a beggar and asked, "Why, God? Why do you not do something for these people?" As he passed the beggar. And then God replied, "I did do something. I made you." So when you give to others and you create a good and to good causes, things change. They are more meaningful. You discover new feelings. You tap into your true gifts and talents. So I encourage you to give today. And so give and you will receive. The amount you give will determine the amount you get back. That is in Luke 6:32. So let us get to our offering prayers. The slide. Oh, you can also give through, what do you call this thing? QR code. The QR code. If you just put your camera on the QR code, my brain went to mush for a second there. And it will take you to the site, and you can also give through that way. So our offering remarks. Message. Where is it? Okay. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I give, all that I receive, and so it is. Amen. All right.
Sometimes I feel the darkness casting shadows on my heart. The joy that illumines me is slowly torn apart. It's not as it should be. Life can seem so unfair. I've weathered all these storms, seems more than I can bear. So I remember then that this is nothing new. Summon me, I am, in everything I do. This is as it should be. I know these words to be true. God is in me. I am beautifully, wonderfully, powerfully made. I am soulfully, joyfully, peacefully free as me. And as the storms they pass, the sunlight warms my face. I know that all my joy is a gift of God's grace. Though these trials have ceased, sometimes new clouds will appear. I will not give in to fear. I'm steadfast in this prayer. And God is in me. I am beautifully, wonderfully, powerfully made, and I am in God. I am soulfully, joyfully, peacefully free. I remember then that this is nothing new. Summon me, I am, in everything I do. I know these words to be true. God is in me. I am beautifully, wonderfully, powerfully made, and I am in God. I am mystically, gratefully, ceaselessly, mightily, joyfully, peacefully free as me.
Such a beautiful song. Get the album. Every song on it is better than the one before. It's just fabulous, and yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. We are wonderfully made. We are so blessed. So I would like to remind you that one of the central parts of what we do here at Unity is prayer. And we have an amazing team of prayer chaplains. If those chaplains would stand. We have a few of them here. Yes, yes. And if you, yes, thank you for your service. It's such an important part of what we do here. And if you have something that you would like to pray with a chaplain about, there's confidentiality, of course. And if it's something that's heavy on your heart or something that's happy on your heart, just sharing that with someone who is trained to pray with you in the way Unity prays can be transformative. So please take advantage of our beautiful chaplains. So I will remind you that we have fellowship over there. We've got lots more good stuff. We do have these cool tarot cards and the Daily Word, but there's lots of other good stuff over there as well that just came in, so make sure you stop in there. So let's take a breath and close your eyes again, and let's just feel gratitude for the time we've had together, for the spectacular music and the sharing of our thoughts and our love. Gratitude that we are anchored in love. Love that stretches us beyond fear or anger. Love that sees every soul as whole, radiant, powerfully, beautifully, wonderfully made. We walk forward now, grounded in this oneness. Today and every day, we choose love, and so it is. Please join now in our beautiful prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. Please stand. Let's sing our peace song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling. Blessings are falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling on me. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling. Beauty is falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling on me. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive